Hi, welcome to our first edition of the half-hour organizing project, and I'm super excited because it is the beginning of the year and we get to do 50 weeks of these half-hour projects, because the reality is in our busy lives, that's often all we have time for are half-hour projects. You don't have to invest a ton of time in organizing to really make a difference, and so today launches our first edition of half-hour projects. And because it's the beginning of the year and we are starting to think about taxes, we're going to talk about creating some tax files. So maybe you have a filing system and maybe you don't. It doesn't really matter. If you really like your filing system, then this might not be something for you, but my guess is if you're watching this that you don't have a great system in place. And with tax time, it can be really frustrating to try and pull stuff together. I've seen clients not even file their taxes because they can't find that stuff. So this can be done in a half an hour, I promise you. All of these things I'm going to give you are things that we've actually done with clients or done for ourselves, and so I want you to feel encouraged that they can be done. Number one thing we're going to do is create some files. So if you don't have a hanging file cabinet, that's fine. Just create some folders. But ideally, I'd love to see you get a small, even if it's a small desktop one, hanging file box. And these are some categories that you can create. Number one is almost every single client that we have ever worked with needs some place for receipts. Okay, these are actually my files. So this says receipts. And what I stick in here is anything for our family that I need to save a receipt for, something I buy, something I think I might need to return. It goes in this, and every single year I clean it out, and sometimes it gets really full and I need to do it sooner than the year is up, but most of the time it goes through a whole year before I need to throw anything out. So I want you to create a receipt folder, and every receipt that you get, just stick it in here. The chances that you're going to need to retrieve that receipt are super small, but at least you have a place to stick it. In addition to that, I'd like to see you create a file that says either taxes or tax stuff, and everything that you would need to write off or be part of your taxes throughout the year should be stuck in here. So it might be you have all your pay stubs in here, and then you have any receipt that you could write something off on. So this folder will get fat. That's okay. It's supposed to. Anything you donate that is a charity, something that you can write off, including your W-2s, your W-9s, your 1099s, this gets stuck in this tax folder. If you just get in the simple habit of sticking stuff in here every single year, when tax season comes, you can pull this out and you have everything you need to do your taxes or send your taxes off. So this half-hour organizing project is to create a receipt file and a tax stuff or a taxes file. You may want to create an additional pay stub file. That's fine. Do that separately. You're to create these files and then spend a half an hour gathering the information that goes in these files. Now listen, if you have a big mess, it might take you a little bit longer, but my guess is that you create these files, you'll be able to gather everything up, and the next year you won't have this issue because you're going to be putting stuff in there all year long. Okay, so that's your first half-hour organizing project. It has to do with taxes. The next project that we do will be not related to taxes, but will be related to paperwork. Okay, so stay tuned for that, and I'd love to hear your comments. Okay, bye.